Welcome to Istanbul, a city where East meets West and ancient meets modern. As the capital of three great empires, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman, Istanbul has shaped the course of history for over 1,500 years. Today, we'll explore this remarkable city's most iconic landmarks, following their historical timeline. From ancient walls to grand mosques, Istanbul is a living tapestry of human achievement. The walls of Constantinople were first built by Emperor Constantine to defend his new capital, Constantinople. Later expanded in the 5th century by Theodosius II, these walls were considered impregnable for centuries. Spanning over 12 miles, they included a moat, an outer wall, and a massive inner wall. The walls held strong through countless sieges, from Arab invasions to the Crusades. Their fall to Ottoman cannons in 1453 marked the end of the Byzantine Empire. Today, sections of these formidable fortifications still stand, a testament to their once mighty role in protecting this ancient city. Once the beating heart of Byzantine social and political life, the Hippodrome could seat over 100,000 spectators. It hosted thrilling chariot races, parades, and imperial ceremonies. In 532 CE, it was the site of the Nika riots, a rebellion that almost overthrew Emperor Justinian. While the structure is mostly gone, key monuments like the obelisk of Theodosius and the serpent column remain in Sultanahmet Square. Standing here, you can imagine the roar of the crowds and the drama that played out in this once grand arena. Commissioned by Emperor Justinian in the 6th century, Hagia Sophia was a revolutionary masterpiece of architecture. Its massive dome, appearing to float on light, was a marvel of engineering. For nearly 1,000 years, it stood as the largest church in Christendom. After the Ottoman conquest in 1453, it became a mosque, blending Islamic features like minarets with its Byzantine mosaics. In 1935, it was converted into a museum, and in 2020, it returned to its role as a mosque. Hagia Sophia is more than a building. It's a symbol of Istanbul's layered history and enduring significance. Hidden beneath the bustling streets of Istanbul lies the Basilica Cistern, an underground marvel built during Emperor Justinian's reign. Supported by 336 marble columns, it once stored water for the city and the nearby Great Palace. Its eerie atmosphere is made magical by the sound of dripping water and soft lighting. Two enigmatic Medusa heads, repurposed as column bases, add a layer of mystery. Why they're positioned sideways and upside down is still debated. Walking through this subterranean wonder offers a glimpse of the ingenuity of Byzantine engineering. The Kora Church, now the Carrier Mosque, is a hidden gem of Byzantine art. Its mosaics and frescoes, added in the 14th century, are considered masterpieces of late Byzantine creativity. They vividly depict biblical stories, from the genealogy of Christ to the Virgin Mary's life. Originally part of a monastery complex outside Constantinople's walls, the church later became a mosque under Ottoman rule. Rising from a small islet in the Bosporus, Maiden's Tower is shrouded in legends. One story tells of a princess imprisoned here to escape a prophecy of her death by snakebite, only for the prophecy to come true. Built as a defensive structure in the Byzantine period, it later served as a customs station, lighthouse, and quarantine site. Today, it's a romantic symbol of Istanbul, offering stunning views of the Bosporus. Built by Genoese merchants, Galata Tower was part of the colony they established in Constantinople. Its stone silhouette has dominated the skyline for centuries, offering panoramic views of the city. In Ottoman times, it was used as a fire tower. According to legend, in the 17th century, Hizafin Ahmed Çelebi strapped on wings and flew from the tower across the Bosporus. Today, visitors can climb to the top to enjoy breathtaking views of Istanbul's old and new quarters. This mosque is one of the holiest sites in Istanbul, built near the burial place of Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad. It became a site of pilgrimage, and Ottoman sultans held their sword-girding ceremonies here. The surrounding cemetery is filled with ornate Ottoman tombstones, adding to the site's spiritual and historical significance. Designed by Mimar Sinan, the greatest Ottoman architect, the Süleymaniye Mosque is a marvel of harmony and grandeur. Built for Sultan Süleyman the Magnificent, it combines elegance with practicality. The mosque complex included a hospital, school, and baths. Inside, the spacious dome and exquisite calligraphy create a serene atmosphere. Outside, the mosque offers stunning views of the Golden Horn. Though smaller than many mosques in Istanbul, the Rustem Pasha Mosque is a jewel of Ottoman architecture. Built by Mimar Sinan, it's adorned with some of the finest Iznik tiles, featuring intricate floral and geometric patterns. Tucked away near the Spice Bazaar, it's a quieter spot where visitors can admire the craftsmanship that defined the Ottoman Empire. This opulent palace was built in the 19th century when the Ottoman Empire sought to modernize and adopt European styles. Its grand ballroom houses the world's largest Bohemian crystal chandelier. The palace's luxurious interiors, blending Baroque, Rococo, and Ottoman styles, reflect the empire's waning years. It was later home to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey. Pierre Loti Hill is named after the French novelist and naval officer Pierre Loti, who fell in love with Istanbul and often wrote about the city's charm. The hill became a popular spot during the Ottoman period, offering panoramic views of the Golden Horn. It overlooks Eyüp Sultan Cemetery, one of the oldest and most significant burial grounds in the city, where Ottoman elites and commoners alike were laid to rest. The site was also a meeting place for intellectuals and artists during the late Ottoman era, adding to its cultural significance. From ancient walls to grand mosques and palaces, Istanbul is a city where every stone has a story to tell. Its landmarks chronicle the rise and fall of empires, the blending of cultures, and the indomitable spirit of its people. Whether you're walking through the streets of Sultanahmet or gazing at the Bosporus, you're stepping into a living history that continues to inspire and amaze.